What's up, guys? MainManSWE here, doing the voice that makes you nervous and just trying to follow with something funny. I can't think of anything, so fart sounds will suffice. I mean, that's the crowd I have on YouTube. It's so funny. Thanks for always laughing, guys, no matter what I do. Hope you're all doing well. It was a huge thing in the Tekken community. Katsuhiro Harada getting very upset at people on Twitter. Again! It's happened before. You know, he released Lei and Anna. Do you remember this happening? Lei was released, and all of those Lei players who had whined about him for, you know, how long? 4 years? They all started screaming at Harada. Why isn't his original outfit sparkling and shining like it was in Tekken 3? Why can't Lei have two ponytails like Britney Spears? And, you know, they just gave Harada a lot of shit. And Harada very famously tweeted, "You fucking dickbags. I'm never giving you guys anything again." And he was speaking about the Lei players. And now, a Julia player, I mean, as they do, Julia players, they also started nagging. Armor King and Marduk was released, Julia was revealed, but we didn't get a release date. And then someone tweeted, "When's Julia?" in caps lock, and Harada lost it. And he wrote, "I'm so tired, how long," and this reminds me of a Lei tweet. "I'm so tired, how long are you guys whining? If we do not announce anything, you whine. If we do announce something, you whine. You should change your negative attitude towards life, or I do not announce anything anymore. Up to you, you choose." And I agree, Harada is a god, but this passive-aggressive tone, it's a little bit childish at the end when he says, "or I don't announce anything anymore." And you could say, "Oh, why is he being emotional? Why is he taking the troll bait?" This is something you don't understand unless you are on social media and you have a pretty large account. I can relate to him. I have a couple of followers, and what you have to understand is that Harada gets about 1,000 of those per day. "Where's Julia? I masturbate Julia. Where's Julia? Where's Lei? Well, Lei Wulong? Where's the Super Cop?" You know, he gets 1,000 of those per day. And this is the reaction to the 1,000 post. So those of you who think, "Oh, why does he react like this?" He could have a bad day, or he could just, you know, when it's happened the 1,000th time, you just get tired. You get tired and you give this. So I can understand where he's coming from, and it's like, but at the same time, it's like a nature law at this point. You know, people being douchebags on Twitter, you know, social media overall, you know, troll accounts or heckling. If you have a lot, I mean, I think you have 130,000 followers. With that comes a lot of idiots. And 99% of people give Harada big thumbs up with every reveal and anything and everything. And 1% are gonna be idiots. You know, it just comes with the territory, I think. It's like those nature laws, like rock is hard, water is wet, law players blow themselves. And it's like we all agree, we all nod. It's not a shock. There are trolls on Twitter. You know, it's I don't know, it's it just comes with the territory. And I think this is also, it tells you how much he cares about the community, I think. And you can tell every time there's a reveal, you know, after a big tournament, Harada is always there to give you the news himself, and you can tell how amped he is. Yeah, he really cares about the game and about us guys. And I sure hope we all tell him enough, you know, how great of a job he does. And I'm sure we do. And yeah, I think it's just sad, people nagging Harada on Twitter. Like, how much have they released so far in terms of DLC? The best DLC a Tekken game has ever had, for sure. We're even getting Negan. I mean, at this point, can we relax a little bit? But of course, there are idiots on Twitter, unfortunately. But Harada is just great in my book. I almost cried after Marduk and Armor King and Negan with those trailers. I mean, cry is a strong word, but I felt like a kid at Christmas, and at my 33 years, it's not every day that happens. It happens very, very seldom. But they brought out the hype, and unfortunately, a couple of idiots have to shit on the parade. But yeah, fuck those idiots. Yeah, I just wanted to bring that up, and if you haven't already, check out Harada on Twitter and do give him a thumbs up and tell him what a great job he's doing if you concur, which I'm sure you do.